I have a really cool story, at least I think it's really cool, of an investigator. So it starts off that we were at church, and this woman shows up, and the bishop says, "This woman is looking for you." And we're like, "We don't know who she is." We go find her, and she's holding a little boy, a baby boy, and she says, "I need help." She's like, "My husband doesn't have a job, and we're not making by, and this is my last resort. And I was told that the Mormon church can help me." And so we looked for the Relief Society teacher, or the Relief Society president, and she gave them like butter, rice, a few things that she could scramble. And then we set up a time that we could visit her. So we started visiting her, and her house it wasn't a house. It was an abandoned house. There was no roof, except for a couple rusted metal sheets. They had no beds. They had no tables, no chairs, nothing. And we started teaching her. And she was doing really well, and we were teaching her, and her husband was in and out. Well, they call husband, sorry. That's another thing. They say husband when it's just boyfriend that's living with them. So her boyfriend would be in and out. And we got to the point where we asked her, like, if she wanted to be baptized. She said, yeah. We were just, like, so amazed. We're like, do you want to go to church? And she was like, I can't. I have to wash clothes because I don't have anything. And then we were like, well, we'll help you. She's like, no, don't help me. We're like, well, if we do it right now, you'll have time to do it, to go to church tomorrow. She's like, well, I don't have any soap. And that's what she admitted to. We said, okay, we're going to see what we can do. And we walked away from her house not knowing what to do, because as missionaries, we can't buy them anything. We can't use our mission funds for this. And we walk up to the store, and we remember that the very same day, before we were going up to her house, my companion found $5 on the ground. So we said, we can use the $5. That's not mission funds. And like it's been explained, the El Salvadorian things are really cheap. So we were able to get her diapers. We were able to get her soap to wash her clothes, soap to wash her dishes. We were able to get her lunch, a couple sandwiches, and we even got the little boy a piece of candy. We went back, and we gave her all those things, and we explained to her that it was not from our funds because we weren't allowed to do that, but the miracle that had happened. And so we were able to, the story gets better. We were able to find a different house for them. So they started living in a rest home, taking care of old people, but being able to have electricity, being able to have water, running water, and beds. And so they were getting ready to get married, and it was just funny. The boyfriend was always saying that the shoes didn't fit. We were trying to get him dress shoes. We tried boots, we tried everything, and it was the last day we finally got him shoes so that he could get married. They get married, and the next day we show up to their house to take them to church, and they're fighting. And it was bad. They were fighting like it was over. And she was like, I don't want to do this. I want a divorce. And we were just, no, what is happening? And it was just really, really bad. So she didn't get baptized that following Saturday. But we kept, because of all the things that were happening, we kept visiting her, and she said she wanted to, but she just wanted to take it slower. And before I left the area, I set a baptismal date. I leave, and she did not like my companion. And my companion really didn't get along with her either. And so my companion stopped visiting her, and she didn't want to receive them anyway. And so it was like frustrating. I was in my new area and hearing this news about someone that I really cared about. And then the funny thing is that when my companion from that old area was changed, my companion at that time went there. And so I was able to tell her, if you do anything, can you please start visiting her? And if she wants to be baptized, baptize her. And so the companion of that time went there, and I think it was 2 or 3 weeks later she got baptized. And she later on, I would hear news about them. They got an actual house. She's trying to work things out with her husband, and she's really active in the church. So it was like a really crazy story, but it was a really amazing thing that at the end, it turned out okay.